Hey, welcome guys. Welcome to our ninth game of the season, going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Sorry, I almost accidentally said the Buffalo Bills. Here we are in week 9 in the city of Cincinnati, going up against the Bengals in their home stadium. Hopefully, we could be able to get this win with our quarterback right now of the day. It's going to be David Carr, and we're also going to showcase our receiver Andre Johnson, which I'm not going to lie to you, Andre's been doing a heck of a job. Him and Bradford have already had 1,000 receiving yards so far, and hopefully we can get them to at least 1,900 this season, or maybe even 2,000. That'll definitely be great with 2,000 yards in this season, because I know for sure it's very rare since we've seen these type of guys get that much yardage in this season. As you can see, we have our defense first and 10 with the Bengals getting the ball first. I was thinking maybe they're gonna go for a run, and there he goes Dylan. There goes Dylan to the 37-yard line, and here they are on the next drive, on the same drive, a couple more yards back, and there we are with us getting the stop. And as you can see, they go in for the touchdown. First and 10, we didn't even do on our drive, so they decided to get it, and it's a fumble. And as we get the fumble, it's our ball now on the 30-yard line. Hopefully, we can make something out of this. Now going on the same drive, as you can see, Wells gets in for a first down, and now we're at a 3rd and goal. Closing into the end zone and touchdown, Andre Johnson for the Houston Texans. Great job for us getting in that catch. And then that's the end of the first quarter with the score 7-7. We're doing a good job so far, so hopefully we can keep it up. As you can see, Dylan tries to go in and ends up getting a loss of yardage on the play. It's 2nd and 10. It ends up being a broken tackle by Duncan. Duncan goes in for the touchdown, but they're going to end up declining the pass interference because it's still going to be a touchdown for Cincinnati. And then here we are on the 1st and 10 with our second drive of the day. Houston going, Carr, and I find Andre Johnson, and Johnson has a big opening going to the 30, the 20, the 10, basically walking to the end zone for a touchdown, making the score 14-14 now. And on 1st and goal with their position of the game, there they go in, and it's like a pass deflected, I believe. And on the second try, they end up going in for a touchdown with the score going up to 21-14. And now Carson Palmer giving it to Bennett. Bennett finds an opening, but sadly wasn't able to go in fast enough, making it a 4th down for Cincinnati. Carr finds Teo Johnson, and Teo Johnson gets into the out of bounds so that we could be able to go in for a touchdown. 1st and 10. Hopefully Carr's looking. Carr finds Teo Johnson again, and Johnson keeps on going all the way to the 30-yard line. And then here we are, 2nd and goal. We didn't make anything out of it, so we ended up making a field goal. And now the end of the second quarter with the score, Bengals 21, Houston 17. We're doing a great job so far. And now it's 2nd and 12 on the next drive with our ball left. And we were so close for throwing an interception. Good thing there was no pick on it. So now it's 3rd and 10 for us. As you can see, we're looking for a good play so I can be able to throw to maybe Johnson, or see if I can have an opening for any of our players, our star players, to be exact. As you can see, I'm looking for Johnson right there on that route, and I'm putting Bradford as well to see if I can mix it up. And as you can see, I couldn't even find anyone. It's a sack for the Bengals. They're in 11 on their drive. Palmer looking, finds someone, but it's deflected by the defensive back for the Houston Texans. Carr's first drive again, 3rd drive, I believe, finds Johnson, but Johnson drops the ball. 3rd and 8 on the 3rd quarter. Carr's looking, I'm looking, and I find Bradford, and Bradford could take it all the way to the 30 and ends up falling down close to the 20-yard line. 2nd and goal later, a couple plays later, 2nd and goal. Carr's looking, finds Johnson in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown for the Texans, making the score Houston 24, Bengals 21, making us putting up points on the first day of the game. As you can see, Palmer looking for his man and finds Warwick. And there goes Warwick all the way to the 30, the 20, the 10. Basically a touchdown. But wait, never mind, close. It was a close touchdown. But this one goes in for a touchdown, making the score 28-24. Now it's Palmer's ball again, and they're going to keep on running the ball. As you can see, Dylan goes to the 30, the 20, the 10. No one's going to stop him, going in for a touchdown. Easy touchdown for the Bengals. And as you can see, we get a kick return, my bad, not a punt return for Bradford. As you can see, Bradford goes in, but he forgot his hands at home because it's the defensive ball now. A couple plays later, after Houston loses the fumble, Houston gains the ball back, and hopefully here I am looking, finds Teo Johnson and goes in all the way to the 40-yard line. As you can see, I'm playing a little hurry-up offense so I could be able to get my players on the play and get them ready before we could try and at least score a touchdown. Here I am, find Teo again, and there goes Teo to the 40, the 30. He can make it, but he ends up getting down at the 30-yard line. Here I am, running more rush offense, so I could be able to quarterback spike it. And here I go, and I spiked it and ends up stopping the play. A couple plays later, 3rd and 4. I'm looking. I can't find anyone, and I get sacked, but fumbled on the play as well. And that seems to be the end of the ball game with the score: Cincinnati 38, Houston 24. And we end up going 1-8 in the season, while they go 4-5 of the season. I think personally it was a very tough game for both of us, both teams. But honestly, they were the ones that deserved it the most, especially for the fact that we had like a couple fumbles on the kick return, and Carr fumbled. As you can see, Carr had a great day today as well. He threw for 259 yards, 3 TDs, and not a single pick, as well as Carson. Carson only had 2 touchdowns, though, and I think 144 yards on the play. Davis, though, only had 16 for 37, 0 touchdowns. Dylan had 28 for 158 yards. Well, as you can see, our running game isn't the greatest, but as you can see, we're going to improve on it, hopefully next season in the offseason. And on the receiving side of the ball, on the receiving end, Teo has 108 for 7 receptions, Andre 88 for 3, and 2 touchdowns for Andre and a touchdown for Teo. While our O-line, we only had Pitts was the only one that allowed the sack, but I think 2 players on the Bengals had gotten sacks. I think it was Justin Smith and Powell. Both of those players literally got sacks. While on our side, we didn't even get a single sack on our play. We did get a couple tackle for losses. Kicking and punting, as you can see, we're doing good. And on the kick return, we did great. But on the punt return, we literally had no punt returns. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.